Let's meet your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Suggs. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 20, Markelle Fultz. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Franz Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Clint Capella.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. You look at the pace of the games today, Steve, the emphasis on shooting seems like it would have fit your game very well.
It's much more wide open offensively, Kevin. I would love that to have operated in a little more space. Buckets.
The pass to Bay. Hunter, no one around him, drills the three-pointer.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Bay. Pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Carter with the screen. And that one's good. Suggs.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Bay against Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here is Young. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. He kicks to Banchero. He feeds it to Carter.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing. to watch.
And that one falls for Carter. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Carter hits them both. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points in the game.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Fultz with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Now here's Bay. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Basket counts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Fultz against Young. Fultz, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's tipped, and Hunter over to help. Banchero outside. Down low. Hunter with it, picked up by Suggs. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Mr. Perfect. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Suggs has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic, trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Now, here's Hunter. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Hunter against Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. Hunter no good. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Dishes to Fultz. That's tipped.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hunter for 3. Here's Mr. Perfect. Can't get it to fall. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Young. Banchero passes to Fultz. And it's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And here is Bay. Still yet to score. Now Banchero. Kicks to Suggs. And there's the pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Trae Young. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Carey's checked in.
It's your 407 next team.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the left wing. Banchero up top. He's defended by Bay. Banchero kicks to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good on the 3-point shot. Mr. Perfect's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Hawks.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Fultz. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Banchero. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Anthony's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. Griffin comes in for Hunter. And it's Mills in for Bogdanovich. That one misses.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Mr. Perfect. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Carey. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Now, here's Banchero. Second shot opportunity. Griffin with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 4. Mills with it. Scoreless thus far. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mills. Here's Griffin. Atlanta again missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now the feed to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
Passes it to Carey. Launches it. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fultz finds Banchero. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Carter with a screen on Johnson. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
To the inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Mills. Johnson the screen. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Anthony. Magic leading by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And taking a look now at stats from Markelle Fultz. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
And he knocks down the first one.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Fultz. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Patty Mills. And Anthony drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
It's Young on the wing. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
It never really gets old watching Trey fire away from distance.
And here is Anthony. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. There's the pass to Isaac. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Carey. Screen by Capella. A nice shot by Carey. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now Wagner up and in on the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
You'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Anthony is out there with Black, and it's Isaac in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Black at 6. Picked his pocket. Griffin against Wagner. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Griffin. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Black, defended by Young. Anthony right side. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Isaac passes it to Black. Wagner as screen on Young. Here's Black. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. Young right side. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled in these situations. He embraces having to score on physical coverage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report. Wagner finds Anthony. Here's Isaac, defended by Young. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Black. Isaac against Capella. 9 feet out. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And that one's good, Wagner. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Young up top. He has 7, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this league.
For the Magic, Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Then for the Hawks, Bay comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for A.J. Griffin. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Bogdanovich, no luck.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Kicks it out to Banchero, and the pass to Wagner. Driving in. Back to Banchero. Off target from the wing. The Hawks trail by 6. Bay passes to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Can't be overly physical with Young because that gets you into trouble.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And he makes both free throws. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Anthony. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Capella against Carter. Shot clock at 6. And then Carter with the jam.
You got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
Here's Carey. Misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
A fadeaway, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Banchero, it's great watching his confidence continue to grow.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Atlanta making some changes. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Hunter subbed in for Bottoms. Outside Anthony. Pass to Carter. Inside. Banchero kicks to Carter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 8. Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Anthony. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. Feeds it to Carter. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hunter for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got 6 points.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Carter with a screen on Young. Anthony finds Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Fires for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Banchero. Right block shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. They set the screen from the top of the key. Bay, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Carter with a screen on Hunter. Here's Wagner. That shot is off. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks trail by 9. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Anthony taking his time here. Got a piece of it. And here is Bay. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. The shot. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Suggs. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. It's deflected out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bottoms, he's checked in for Trae Young. Here's Carter. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hunter kicks to Bay. There's a screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And a football player in high school, Suggs doesn't shy away from contact. And for a guard, he is a unique threat from the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And he can't get the first one.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Carey. The Hawks again can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Carter with a screen on Bogdanovich. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Here's Banchero. Offline with his 3. Hawks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bay's got his first basket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The pass to Fultz.
2 minutes remaining.
Here is Carter. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Team foul. Now in the lineup for your Magic, number 22, Franz Wagner.
1:43 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Inside. Here's Bay. Great defense that time from Banchero. Wagner with it, guarded by Hunter. Banchero outside. 1:05 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Bay passes to Mr. Perfect. Back to Bay. Over Banchero. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And it's in there.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
The Hawks trail by 11. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Carey, guarded by Fultz. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Banchero outside. It's good from long range. Banchero's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And you can tell Banchero trusts his guys. He knows they'll help him find a good look.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Orlando. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Orlando Magic.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feelings. Woof, 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 woof.
And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. And this one comes from Torminator1 Reels. And it's for Shaq, big fella. If you had to wrestle me or Kenny, would you have a preference?
I'll take you both at once. Otherwise, there's no challenge.
Kenny, you hear this nonsense? The two of us combined? Yeah, we'd still be in trouble, wouldn't we?
Yep. No interest. Not for all of Shaq's money in the world or in his bank accounts. I would not wrestle that man.
No, I'm with you. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 5. Home in the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Puts it up. Mr. Perfect. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fultz, no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
here's Young from the arc. Carter pulls it in.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Wagner against Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Young. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And here is Hunter. Shot clock at 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got 9.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz, and he banks in the layup. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
And you can see Fultz has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks trail by 13. Young outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hunter. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Bogdanovich against Fultz. That's tipped. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
It's Young on the wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Fultz. Carter with a screen on Young. Here's Fultz. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Banchero. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Fultz with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. It's deflected.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Hunter, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season. And we know Saddiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh yeah, Saddiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing and he's not shying away from big shots.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And your 407.
With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks. 4th, the Magic.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Fultz against Young. Fultz dishes to Banchero. And there's the pass to Wagner. Bogdanovich against Fultz. Over Bogdanovich. Fultz, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Poke loose and stolen by Hunter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. Here's Hunter. Pass to Bey. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 18 points for Mr. Perfect.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. To the paint. Here's Carter. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Versatile and polished offensively. What a night for Wendell Carter Jr.
Passes it to Mr. Perfect. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Bottoms, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. So it's the Hawks now. 8-point game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Carey. Here's the 3. 4 on the clock. Bey wide open, and he fires. Here's Mr. Perfect, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Banchero against Bey. Banchero outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Carey, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
While we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Mr. Perfect. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Suggs. He's got 12. Over in the corner, Fultz. Good defensive work there by Young.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hay kicks to Young. Carey passes to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Here's Mr. Perfect. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers. I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Isaac a screen on Bogdanovich.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. A.J. Griffin comes in for Young. He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 4. In the corner, it's Griffin. Here's Carey. He's got 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Just 5 to shoot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Passes to Suggs. Wagner a screen on Bogdanovich. Suggs dishes to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And really, guys, his percentage from the line at 70 isn't quite up to snuff.
The first free throw is good.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Mills, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Banchero.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Mr. Perfect can't hit. Magic leading by 4. Anthony in the corner. Now here's Fultz, covered by Mills. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Loving the unselfishness of Fultz, an expert at cutting the D apart here with that slick passing ability.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Fultz brings the double team. Here's Carey. He's covered by Isaac. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Fultz. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Griffin. The Hawks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Mr. Perfect from 6 away. And it's in off the backboard. And now 24 points for Mr. Perfect.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Banchero has screen on Griffin. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got 9.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
They set the pick. Mills passes to Mr. Perfect. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Fultz. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. And Wagner over to help. Here's Carey. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and then one, no question, powered it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Carey. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.